Some love stories are not meant to be lived together, only felt deeply and remembered forever. Please watch to the end. He thought she was just his best friend, until the day she wore a red dress to the village festival. Tunde froze. The same girl he used to chase goats with suddenly looked like someone he could never ignore again. But there was one problem. She was already promised to another man. And that night, she whispered something that changed everything. "If I could choose, it would be you." As they grew older, everything changed. Amaka became more beautiful, calm, soft, and admired by many boys in the village. Tunde changed too, but his change was different. He started noticing her smile, her voice, her presence, and slowly, unknowingly, he fell in love with his best friend. But he kept it inside because she was still just Amaka, his best friend. One afternoon, Tunde overheard villagers talking. "She has been promised to Chief Okoro's son." Tunde stopped walking. His heart sank. He tried to act normal, but that night, sleep never came. For the first time, he admitted the truth to himself. "I love her." But it might already be too late. The village announced the annual festival. Drums, dancing, celebration. Everyone was happy, except Tunde. Amaka looked at him and said softly, "This year will be different." Tunde didn't understand what she meant, but something in her eyes made him uneasy. The festival began. The village was alive with music and color. Then suddenly, Tunde saw her. Amaka, wearing a red dress. She walked slowly through the crowd like she didn't belong to the earth anymore. Tunde froze completely. His heart started beating in a way he couldn't control. She was no longer just his best friend. She was the woman he had fallen in love with. That night, Tunde heard the elders again. "The marriage arrangement is confirmed." His heart broke. Later, Amaka met him by the river, their childhood place. Silence filled the air. Then she whispered, "Do you remember our promise?" Tunde nodded. Amaka stepped closer. "If I could choose, it would be you." Tunde froze. Everything inside him shattered, but reality was still there. Tunde smiled, but painfully. "I love you, Amaka, but I can't be the reason you lose your future." Amaka shook her head with tears. "Tunde, please." But he stepped back, because sometimes love is not about holding on. It is about letting go. He turned and walked away into the darkness.